Alright, so I got this PlayStation 5 in here. Customer states that they had a power outage or surge and the system quit powering out. So what we get with this, we hit the power button, we just get a constant beat. So we know we got our 12 volts. So it beeping like that all the time tells me there's a short somewhere on the back side of the system power. So it's going to be something over here in this area. That's my guess is. But I ran codes on it. So if we go over here, we run codes on it. That's what it's giving for the codes. But then it's saying, it's pretty interesting, HDMI IC. So maybe a short on the HDMI decoder chip. So what we'll do is we'll test some rails there and see if we have a short. Light's never been off before. I don't know where that screw went. Tell that on this game console they always kept their game console. Look at the liquid metal in the center there. It's not a dry spot there, so they've been keeping it laying down flat. That's good. Probably got the board here. HDMI IC chip, that's this right here. So we'll take a look under the microscope and see if anything's shorted off. Bring it out of the way. So I got my meter in diode mode. And I had to reset my meter, unfortunately. Usually when I'm like UART into the system of the codes into it communicates with the port on my meter. So we're going to take a look at this under the microscope. Yeah, that's a very, very low rating. That's short. That cap is not supposed to be shorted there. And we got short on that side. Short on that side. We got a short. So I'll show you what it's reading on the meter. You guys can't see it. The microscope camera. You can see it says open here. And then we come over here. That one's not reading nothing. See, that's a dead short. 0, 0, 0, 0. Short, short, short. And this is reading short over here. So let's remove this chip. Kind of looks a little dark right here. But you guys can't see because I'm not putting it on the microscope. But here you can see kind of like how it looks kind of darkish. Yeah, these are all shorted. And I'm not even getting a reading out of some of them. Yeah, complete short. So let's remove that. We got someone got that in place. Goes and just set it in place. That's why I like pulling used ones, because placing used ones, because if you get a nice lift on it, then you don't have to go over it and resolder or nothing. Alright, that should be good. We'll let that cool down and then we'll clean it. So we're just gonna let that cool down. Grab a soda. Made a mess with the flux. So I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit. Alright, we got that cleaned up. Now, let's test our readings. Okay, it's still hot, it's at 2. $500. Now we're reading in the right readings. 3. Yep, so we ain't got no shorts now. We're going to inject voltage into this and see the boot sequence and see if this thing is booting up before putting it in the chassis. Wasting time. Time is money. You have too much time, then you have no money. So, powering up the power supply. There we go. We're going to go to 12 volts. 12 volts at 1 amp. And hit power. We're going to look at this boot sequence here. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. I'm going to see want to go up to the 30s, 32s, and then drop back down. There we go, 30. And then come back down. Boom. Yep, we got us a booting PlayStation. Awesome. Put this in the chassis and then we can see if it powers up. And hopefully another PlayStation saved from the graveyard going to the landfill. Somebody just throwing it away, or So we don't have to really do much with the liquid metal because it's in nice condition. No hot spots. So they kept good care of their system. Laying it down flat, not upright. I'm going to ask them about that too. Not going to put the heat sink on it just now. We're just going to see if it powers up. Alright, we had it kicked down. Power supply's working. And oh, we want to see if we get light. Do we get a light? Here goes the button. Moment of truth. Yeah! Woohoo! Plug the HDMI cord in. See if I get something on the screen. Yep, screen is authorizing. There we go, HDMI 1. And it's back to life, you guys. Another PlayStation fixed. Pretty clean system. Just have to put it back together. Hope you guys liked the video. If you guys get a chance, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel and you guys want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button for me. And as always, thanks for watching.